one of the reasons why I enjoyed learning. And many of us can be able to be in a position to bash the educational system that exists. It can only do as much. But it was only after I got to be outside of it. Then we had a pandemic that changed the entire spectrum, the way that we lived entirely. How we do business, how we go to work, how we go to school, like everything, life upside down, like a reset basically. And I think this is a perfect time for the hyperbolic chamber to come into mind, since I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, and to work on what have been the limiting beliefs that I had let sip in throughout this time. Because I thought there was progress, because this is my new page, this is my new opportunity. Now I can be able to adjust myself into this new world, this world that requires the internet. And I think there's a lot of growth that happened while there was also a lot of decay. My heart actually really goes out to all the people that couldn't be able to contain themselves during the pandemic and committed suicide, because we lost a lot of people besides them being infected by the virus. I'm thinking about the people whose mentality just broke down because they couldn't be able to take how life now was moving. I see myself still as a soldier because I soldiered on. I could have decided that I'm going to live in denial. And I think it's so dangerous when all your faculties of who you are fail you. And the last thing you can ever resort to is taking the life that you had no say in being given. Human life is so precious. And there are still depths that we haven't even started to excel in as human beings. And yet we even give ourselves the privilege to think we can take life. So I'm with those families, and may those souls continue to rest in peace. It was not easy. It still is not easy. And this is a message to also the parents that are currently out here that are raising millennials specifically, because I'm a millennial myself. I would advise you to listen to your kids. Your kids now live on the internet. Your kids now are building apps. Your kids are very smart now. The most important thing that you can ever do for your kid now is lay a very good support structure for that child, so that that child can be able to make mistakes. But let that child fall forward. Let that child fail forward, importantly.